Just the recipes. I'm doing these little short videos in between some of the other projects I'm working on. And on the last one, when I did the perfect cup of tea, thank you for all your comments. Someone, Mark G, said it would be really cool if I could do some easy recipes for dads. A dad at home with the kids, what would you do? And I thought this is a great idea. And I am a dad, I've got 3 kids. And so I've often been trying to find cheats and easy things to do for my kids and thinking through what do they really love that's really easy. So I thought we would do bean burritos. I love bean burritos. It's one of the quickest things that you can possibly do. There's 2 ways that we can make it. I have here a sandwich press. It's actually a George Foreman kind of meat cooking one, but they make amazing sandwich presses. Or you can do it in the oven. So I'm going to do it in a sandwich press just because, again, that's how I've always done it with the kids. So I've got some black beans. You can use different beans. You can use pinto beans. I'm just going to drain them off. You can use pinto beans, kidney beans, any bean that you really like. So rinse them off straight from the can. It's okay to use canned beans. You know, you can cook them yourself, but it takes a little bit more time. I have got kind of different beans here that I use. I've got chickpeas and stuff for making dal, split peas, lentils. So I really like dried pulses, and they stay in your cupboard for ages, but you do have to soak them overnight. So if you've not thought about it, then getting out of the can is fine. So these are black turtleneck beans or black beans. Brazilians love these. They're really popular in Mexico, and they're just, I really like them. They're very tasty, really nutritious, and good to go. So what we're doing is a good teaspoon of ground cumin, all right? So just kind of simple. You can do this however you want. About half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, a good grind of pepper. This is kind of easy. Good grind of pepper. And some virgin olive oil. Again, it's really tasty. So virgin olive oil is just really nice for all kinds of stuff. Now in this bowl, I have fried off some onion, garlic, and some green pepper. And you don't have to do it that way if you if you're trying to do the real quick version. I remember sometimes with my kids, I would chop up a spring onion and I would use dried garlic. It's a great product to get, dried garlic flakes or garlic granules, and I would throw that into the mix. But here I've fried up a little bit of onion and garlic in some butter and virgin olive oil. I've got some coriander, fresh coriander, and we are kind of good to go. Now, this is where it might deviate for kids. I've got here some chipotle. I'm gonna put it all in. Chipotle is smoked jalapeno. So it's a dried and smoked chili. I like it. It gives that smoked flavour to it. But obviously with kids that might be not so clever. I was always trying to slip in chilies with my kids, and some of them appreciated that, and some of them really didn't, and would let me know in the way that children do by going down and not eating that. But for the most part, I work out who liked what, and there we have it. That's it. So we've made our bean burrito mix. Simple, really quick. I think it's always good to just give it a little taste. Perfect. So, the way that we'll do this, let me just wipe down my table. The way that we'll do this is that you can get different size tortillas. These are a bit more the traditional size that you get in Mexico for tacos, and I quite like them for that reason. You can buy bigger tortillas, and that's spelt tort, and then illa, I-double-L-A, but Mexican in Spanish that's tortilla. I actually like to overlap. It makes a slightly bigger tortilla, and again, if you've got the big ones and you overlap, you're making big boy burritos, and that's kind of fun. So, smear the beans into the middle. This is great vegetarian dish. It's high in protein. It's really nutritious, really good for you. And again, the kids just really happy with it. A good amount of cheese. This is just a kind of an easy melting kind of Edam type. Now I'm making this for myself, so I said I made it for my kids. My youngest son would appreciate that, but I'm putting on some jalapeno, some pickled chilies, and basically the way it works is you fold in the sides and then you fold it over. So the sides go over, and then you're bringing the whole thing over, pushing down with your fingers and rolling it. So tuck it in and roll. Okay, hopefully you kind of saw that. I'll do it one more time, hope that it still works. Folding over the sides, bringing it over, roll, tuck everything in, roll it over. Okay, so it's a bit like a spring roll. Yeah, now you could put that in the oven, and if I was putting it in the oven, I would put a little bit of cheese on the top like that, and I'd stick it in the oven, and they'll roast in like 15 minutes. But we are going to do it on the sandwich press because it's easier, and I don't have to think about it, and on it goes. Just like that. And so the way I do it with my kids is I'd have one cooking, and then I'd start making another one. Here we go. Again, we'll do the folding again. So 2, and spoon it in. Now anyone could do this. I suppose it's not just for dads, it's for anyone that's maybe got some kids at home, or cooking for student mates, or whatever it might be, and you're in a rush and you don't really, it could be like a nice film night with a bunch of friends that have come around. You just roll these off really quickly and easily. I might do a pizza video, because that's my other thing my kids love. So again, a few more jalapenos, because chili makes the world go round. And this time I've got some Mexican chili sauce, tapatio. This is from Mexico, and so I'm just gonna put it on. It's so tasty. And again, sides go in, okay? Then you kind of hold it down with your fingers, then bring the whole thing over, roll, tuck it a little bit, and roll it over. And what you want is you want the seam underneath the burrito, okay? So that when you fry it, it will kind of seal it and cook the whole thing in. But there you go, it's kind of nice. And the great thing about that is that you can make them in advance. So you could make a whole pile like that, and put them on your chopping board or on a plate and get them ready to go. I mean, if you're going to do loads, stick them in the oven. It's much quicker, much easier. When it comes out the oven, I would serve it up with some salad and some sour cream, some salsa, some guacamole, and you've kind of moved from a snack to a nice lunch or a nice meal. So, where are we? Not quite done. Okay, I think that's ready, and we're good to go. So, I can bring it off, and I'll put a fresh one on. And I'll get the beast. Oh, there you are. And we'll just cut it. Here we go, beautiful bean burrito. And again, because I've got issues, a little bit of chili sauce. And that's a great easy snack. And again, cut the chili out for your kids. But my kids love this all the way through, from childhood even into their teens. It's a simple, easy snack. You can eat it on the run. It's tasty. It's good for you, it's good protein, it's good meat free. It's cheap. It's mega cheap. So really that burrito would have cost maybe 30 pence or 50 cents, depending on what country you're in. So that's great for home economics. Thanks for coming. If you like this, share it, like it, subscribe, all the rest of it, and I'll see you next time. And again, if you've got things that you would like me to cook, just post it below and I'll have a go. Until next time.